Madame? Salut, madame.
Ah bah salut Jacob,
Ça va? Oui, ça va bien, et vous?
Oui, ça va très bien. Good to see you.
Good to see you
How are
too.
you on this beautiful Friday?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm just catching up on a little bit of reading
Nice.
and a little bit of work.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to tell us what you do here at OWU?
I'd be delighted to, but you know what? I have an idea. Maybe we could have a little coffee.
Let's do it.
On va prendre un petit café?
Oui, allons-y.
Ok, super. Viens.
Merci.
Ah bah oui, aucun problème. So what do I do here at OWU? A lot. A lot. So I coordinate the whole French program, the whole curriculum from start to finish. So we offer very interactive, sort of high-touch language courses in French that also emphasize the diversity of the French-speaking world. Many people are shocked to learn that about 2/3 to 3/4 of French speakers don't live in France. Many of them live in places like West Africa, North Africa, even parts of Asia. So the curriculum emphasizes that. And we have almost all our majors and minors are studying other disciplines as well. So they find ways to do things like combine French and zoology, French and computer science, French and neuroscience, French and education. So I do a lot of work helping students figure out how to navigate that path.
Awesome.
And actually, if you want to take a little tour of the office, I can show you how a lot of the things in here speak to that.
Yeah, let's see it. It looks
Sound
beautiful.
good?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Well, I did clean recently, I'll be
Beautiful.
honest. Merci. So let's start with this little rug. This is from Fez, Morocco. Many people in Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia still speak French, especially in Algeria. But I was studying Arabic, I was finishing dissertation research, I had a grant to go to Morocco. I went to Fez, which is an amazing, amazing city, and I met a rug salesman, and this is the rug that I negotiated for.
Nice.
Partly in Arabic, which I think helped.
That's cool.
So anyway, there's that. This is a bunch of course materials I've developed. This is for a course on immigration. That was a Theory to Practice grant that I did with another faculty member here. OWU has so much funding to help students and faculty travel and connect experiences abroad with their courses and with research and things. So I've tried to take full advantage of that.
Nice.
And in fact, I'd only been here, it's my 11th year here. I'm concluding my 11th year. And during my first year, about 3 weeks in, I was teaching an upper level course called Franco-Arab Cultural Exchanges. Students the third week came and said, Madame, we want to do a Theory to Practice grant. And I said, great, what is a Theory to Practice grant? So we started meeting 7 o'clock in the morning before our 9 a.m. class to work on this grant proposal, the budget, all the research, getting contacts abroad. We got funding and we took a trip in March of 2014 to the French Caribbean, and that's where these wooden postcards are from.
Oh, they're beautiful.
They're so beautiful and they're so meaningful, and from there I've just been able to take students a lot of places. Over here, this was connected to a course that I teach on, it's called Culture of Empire, Culture of Resistance, and it looks at art, history, literature, and language as both building the French Empire and then those same tools being used to demolish the empire by former colonies years later.
Awesome.
So we did a trip, and again, it was fully funded through a Theory to Practice grant to France. So that's sort of memorialized right there. I had students work on a translation project for an art exhibit at the Ross Art Museum. And a bunch of the postcards on this little shelf up here are from that art exhibit. One of my most treasured boxes in the room, though, is right here. And these are all of my thank you notes.
Okay.
And I recently even got a wedding save the date from a recent graduate.
Oh, nice.
So there you go. So I love this office. It speaks to my work and the philosophy of the curriculum, and I'm proud of it.
It's gorgeous. It suits you.
Well, thank you. Merci.
De rien. Should we take a peek around university?
I think that's a great idea.
Great, let's do it. Allons-y.
Okay. On y va, alors. So here we are in University Hall, right across from the president's office. And this poster represents one of my favorite things about my work here, but also about the institution, which is that it has found ways and dollars to support student learning in a way that puts the student at the center of the work. If there is one thing that really makes French at Ohio Wesleyan different, unique, and truly relevant for today's student, it's that throughout the curriculum, I'm talking about from semester 1 all the way to the end, students are being trained in career exploration, in transferable skills, and they are being taught to understand and appreciate how navigating the world, not just through language and literature, but also through practical experiences abroad, changes you as a person, makes you more mature, makes you a star candidate for graduate schools and employment. And it's not an accident that our recent graduates are doing amazing things. We have one working for the State Department. She just came to visit me and my son a few months ago. She's doing great. We have another who's working for the FBI. We have another who's finishing her law degree at Case Western. We have another finishing a PhD in avian science at Michigan State. I mean, they span the globe, but here's what they share in common. They know how to think critically. They know how to problem solve. They know how to work in groups. Because of studying abroad, they have proven experience navigating uncertainty, and they are confident, mature, resourceful, lifelong learners. So that is what the program insists upon. Yes, you become a global citizen, not just in theory, but also in practice. And you navigate challenges, you develop your skills, you know how to articulate your skills, and you know how to transfer those skills and talk about them to employers and schools and in other institutions in a really compelling way. So, voila!